Alright, welcome back to the channel. Alright, welcome back to the channel. This is my second video on this channel that I uploaded. Yesterday the camera quality was not that good, but today I'm hoping it's a little better. It's the same camera, but I just did some different settings on my laptop. I am getting a new camera soon from Walmart that I'm planning on going next week, so we'll check it out. First of all, today I want to talk about my plans for my first paycheck and my plans for the entire year because I want to start this process early as possible. As soon as I start earning, like my first paycheck is gonna come like next month. This is June, so in July I'll get my first paycheck, and then forward I want to have plans for how I spend it, what do I do with my money, and be intentional. That's the key word. That's the important thing to me. Be intentional every single time that I get my paycheck and what I do with my money. So obviously my focus is gonna be mainly on investment, like mainly ETFs right now because they're the safest bet I got. But then I also want to open, I see over here, like separate brokerage accounts where I put some, like only the money that I have left over into some companies that are undervalued. They're they're doing like pretty well, but their stocks are not that priced that well because they're meaning that they have potential to be overvalued or they have the potential to grow in the future, and their prices are really low right now compared to what they're doing. So in the future, these companies might have like a chance of growing. So I want to check that thing out. But the first thing that I want to do when I get my paycheck is save up money for my teeth straightening. That includes like checkups and getting the aligners for the next 4 months. So that's like $500 to $600 a month saved up because I want to get these teeth fixed as soon as possible because I couldn't do it before for some financial reasons at my house. But as soon as I get my paycheck, and for the four paychecks should be enough to pay for getting this thing fixed, and over the however much time it takes to get the aligners or have the aligners in my teeth, whatever it takes. I want to get these fixed. I want to get as perfect, I would say, or anything that I don't know, like comfortable with myself because I don't like this and I don't like showing my smile, but I like to smile a lot. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I don't get that aligners checks. I'm never asked my parents to do this for me because I don't know. I just didn't want to never burden them with the financials that come with getting the teeth. I don't have any dental plans or dental insurance or whatever, and I don't planning on getting it because I'm wholeheartedly believe insurance is a scam. But I want to pay cash for it. I don't care if it's stupid to some people. I don't care if you think my plan is brilliant. Thank you. But I want to pay cash for that thing and just get the thing over with. And then my second action would be to save up $1,000 for emergencies in the next 4 months after the $1,000 is saved. And so I divert all that money that I was saving up, like the portion of my paycheck that I was saving up, towards investment. And my third goal is to invest and grow investment portfolio and own at least 2 shares of VOO. And I wrote SPY and I marked it as red because I don't want to. Because I just I did some more research and I basically found out that VOO and SPY are basically the same thing. They track the S&P 500. They might have some different, I guess, percentages in certain companies, but they basically do the same thing. But VOO, they give higher dividends, which is more appealing to me because I like the idea of this getting the money from a ETF or a stock, even if it's doing not good with the dividends. And I want to do that over the next 5 months. And then I had the goal that I already talked about, open a separate brokerage account for high risk, high award stocks. So basically find any undervalued stock. So I know this is my common, it's not even common, it's like a rule that the all the current information is already plugged in into the price of the stock. So it doesn't really matter how well it's doing or how bad it's doing. Every information out there, if it's public, it's gonna be affecting that stock right away as soon as it comes out. So not a lot of people get the chance to buy it. So but I want to do some future projections and do some research that will show me that this company has some potential to grow in the future. So and so undervalued in that sense. And then my next goal would be to acquire hard tangible assets over the next year with the profits and money that's left over. So that could be anything like gold, silver, have that locked away. I just want to get this hobby because I really like looking at gold. I I guess like a natural part of me as a human that I like shiny things. So silver, easiest to get. I can get that like right now. I can just ask my mom like for like $40 and I could get that silver coin. But I want to get gold. So it can be less than an ounce because I don't think I can like outright invest. Like what's the price of gold right now? $2,500. I can't just outright spend that much money right now. But I'll just get like take less than an ounce. And I want to have that like tangible asset because I know no matter what happens, especially if the economy crashes or the dollar becomes too overvalued, or yeah, however it works, the whatever happens to the dollar, if the dollar goes down, gold and other tangible assets will go up. Most of tangible assets like gold and silver for sure, they'll go up. And then my last goal for the next year, for this like entire year from June to next summer, is to keep my expenses to the minimum and achieve the goals that I just listed above. And then over the next 2 years, I want to achieve all the goals that I have for year one, obviously. After the above goals are achieved, continue to grow investment portfolio and buy high potential ETFs. So never like get off ETFs. Keep buying those. I might just automate my investments. Like I have a SoFi account. I can just show over here. It's like I'll show you guys that later. But my SoFi account, they have this feature. I can just automate my investments. So however much I want to put into my one stock, I can just put that amount in, and every month, SoFi will just make that investment for me. So that's a pretty helpful tool that to have. So you don't even have to think about it because obviously ETFs are the safest bet that you can make. Even if there's risk, it's the best bet that you can make on the stock market. So and at the end of the 2 years, this is my like a draft of it, but I want to have more goals set down for a next decade. How I want to see my life over the next decade. So by the time I'm like 28, I'm currently 18. So but by the end of the 2 years, I want to have $5,000 saved up for any emergencies. So put that in emergencies and put that into a high yield saving account. So it's still growing, but it's there. And SoFi has this high yield savings account that of currently is offering like 3.86, which is like really low from what it's offering like a year ago. Because I was watching a lot of videos about investors or not investors, or people who were like talking about how you can save your money, what bank accounts you should open, and they were talking about SoFi. And at that time, they were saying like the SoFi was offering like 4.6 or 4.2 or something like crazy like that, and their only requirement for that is that you open a direct deposit. So, or like, and I think invest like $5,000 from deposit $5,000 like outright, or have a direct deposit with their account. I mean, obviously, I know why they're doing it because they want you to do business with them, but I'm trying to set up my direct deposit with them. So let's see what happens. So yeah, that's the end of the video. That's my current plan for the next 2 years. I'm gonna make edits to it. I'm gonna update it, and then I'll keep you guys posted. So make sure to subscribe and then